a $3,000 Land Cruiser beat a $32,000 Land Rover Discovery. Stay around and discover why you probably don't need a Discovery to discover new off-road trails.
Everything has been tried, but no efforts to show.
You said it's a work in the park. How does it feel to be stuck? You can't move forward, you can't move backwards. Please, what do you have to say about that?
Have I said I'm stuck?
Clearly you're stuck.
I'm not stuck.
As we fueled, one thing was clear. The fight was that of Goliath versus David. Just the sling and stone of David, I felt fully armed with good tires, the reliability of a simple four-wheel drive system in all 4x4s. I was a one-woman army, whereas my opponent, who is also my boss, had showed up with a team of the best Land Rover experts from our garage. It's as though he could sense defeat from afar. The 4x4s rolled down the country roads, cutting through the morning mist headed for Mount Kenya forest. The Landcruiser heavily depended on driver's experience. It was slippery and more inclined than the camera can show. The Land Rover, on the other hand, made use of hill descent control. One touch of a button and everything else would be well taken care of by technology. It was time for a first challenge, the river crossing. Our manual Land Cruiser did not let us down. These are the terrains it chews like yams for breakfast. And without much struggle, we were on the other side of the stream. Imran needed some convincing and reassurance from his team of experts. Hey, Imran. All my enemies are struggling. Technologia, they all shouted. Leave the car to the maximum. On multi-terrain select, go for rock crawling.
Yote. Songa hivyo Imran, kata hivi.
Yote. Songa hii tu basi. Hii moja. Songesha tu.
Oh, hii songesha.
So hii moja tu.
Good.
What up to you? Kuja tu.
All my enemies are struggling. All my enemies are struggling.
Just like the Land Cruiser, the Discovery discovered the other side of the stream. I've been struggling with pneumonia, and the cold made my ribcage feel like it was collapsing. Time for some pills with a brave face. The Subarus made a turn looking for an easier route. There's always a clear difference between all-wheel drives and four-wheel drives. They aren't built for this. We sneaked through the country roads towards Mount Kenya. Where is the challenge?
Imran, relax. Challenge iko mbele.
I want a challenge. We are bored. We need something much more interesting than this, echoed Imran on the walkie-talkie. Relax. Calm down. We are getting there, I assured him. Joan, keep off. I'll take the lead, he said as we got into the muddy trails. The Land Cruiser paved way for this self-proclaimed off-road king. We thought it would be an easy drive, and so the Land Cruiser followed this newly found off-road king, but it wasn't long before it stopped and reverse lights were on. The Land Cruiser backed off to give some more space. Select mad, shouted the technician as he embarked from his master's automobile. With a face full of confidence, he got back to their car. Clearly, success wasn't their portion. Bad tires? Nope. The car had all-terrain tires. Technology was failing them. The car just couldn't give the right RPMs. It was cutting down on the torque. At this point, I was having a great time as Imran's ego was receiving a beating.
Oh, my enemies are suffering. Oh, my enemies are suffering.
RPM.
Oh, my enemies are suffering.
Hey! RPM. Naona hii screen sana. Imran, naona kama utakuwa the first casualty.
Hapo Imran hata akitaka kutaka hizi.
You said it's a work in the park. How does it feel to be stuck? You can't move forward. You can't move backwards. What do you have to say about that?
Have I said I'm stuck?
Clearly you're stuck.
I'm not stuck.
All right, if you're not stuck,
I'm not
Imran,
stuck.
then move forward.
Come on, I'm not stuck.
All right. Let's go. Oh, okay. You're literally moving nowhere. Let me help you push. Let's go. Sons of Men helped add some horsepower, and yes, it worked. Though Imran's ego was badly injured.
Twende. Usiache. Evidence is over there.
My Landcruiser followed next and did not disappoint. 96 Lost followed, tearing the same terrain that had torn apart Imran's ego.
This is Alex's car, a very small Honda CRV, and it has handled it. Now, Imran, your car is the only one. It's not on fire, Imran. How about you lead the trail again and see how your car will fare?
Let's see which car will
Nani amesukumwa? Yeye ingine aenda uchukue inakuja na isukumwi.
Ona.
Na isukumwi.
And it's a Subaru.
A Honda CRV and Subaru had made it without anyone's help. It was time for Imran to rescue his image and that of the Land Rover.
Imran is stuck again. All my enemies are suffering. Imran, your car is smoking.
burning.
Yes?
Wacha kutoa. Wacha kutoa.
Imran, you don't want help?
No.
You don't want?
Weka straight.
All right. Imran needs no help. He believes in himself.
Twende.
Let
Kanyanga
him
yote.
do it.
Jose offered to help Imran, but Imran was determined to stay with him. His ego wouldn't let him accept any more help. He rejected it. The same technology that had helped Imran crawl on rocks was now failing him.
Oh my. Struggle after struggle. All my enemies are suffering. All my enemies are suffering.
Imran.
All my enemies are suffering.
Stand it.
All my enemies are suffering. Imran has a lot of advisors.
Hapa ni nani peke yake? Joana atapita.
Jalopi.
Tupe heshima yake.
Jipe heshima yake. Ipewe heshima.
Joan, kwenye mapa.
Imran, Keep up, keep up, keep up. Don't give up, don't give up. Yes, yes. You can do it. The Land Rover is still discovering.
Nimesema Land Rover na discover bado.
Still discovering. The Land Rover is still discovering, right?
Come on.
You know, Imran, I always advise you,
We are making the way for you.
let the mall cloras stay in the city, all right? They are not meant for such terrain.
Clean kubog. Your electronics zina lock miguu.
Exactly. Your electronics. Tusukume
Because
kitu.
that one is spinning, this one has stopped. And then that
But nimezima traction.
Sindi your computers.
Nimezima
enda
traction.
manual mode. Enda manual number 2. Kama number 1. Number 1.
Kuja chukua.
Land Rover technicians were now swimming in mud, offering the much needed extra horsepower. You can clearly tell a driver who has never been on off-road before. You should always have your tires as straight as possible to reduce resistance.
Hey, Imran has made it. Woo!
Huku. Nada huko na huku. Hapo naweza kusikia.
Mpatieni boost.
Rudi mahali ulikuwa. Kuja.
The technicians were now pushing the car with their shots almost falling down. Damn, I was laughing so hard that my ribs hurt.
Usiache, usiache. Usiache. Twende kabisa. Twende. Usiache. Kwenda kabisa. Usiache. Usiache. Enda kabisa.
Kama kuna mtu ako na video ya hii gari ikisukumwa.
And in came my Landcruiser, bringing down the terrain like a house of cards.
See, my enemies are scattering. Imran. Imran. Hi, Imran. Imran. How does it feel? Imran.
Who is still leading the line?
Okay, come on, go on, go on, go on. Lead the line.
Imran had not missed. I was totally on his case.
Hey. Hey, Imran. Mad discovery.
Mpe boost.
Upatieni boost.
Mpe boost.
Saidiani Imran, Saidiani Imran. Saidiani Imran.
It almost took an elephant to get Imran up the trail. Nothing was working. Nothing.
See my enemies are suffering. See my enemies are suffering.
Rudi nyuma kidogo. Twende.
Ongezeni ugali. All measures are being tried. Kila kitu. Everything has been tried, but no efforts to show. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Soka dulu kan?
Iya, rudi nyuma.
Totally humbled, it was time for Imran to accept the same help he had earlier rejected.
Hata angesaidia kutoa hiyo katikati.
Pia katikati.
Hata hiyo katikati ndio wasi. Hii hapo ndo tumbo inalala inakataa kusonga.
Hapa inashika chini. Hapa tuikule hapa.
Finally, the Land Rover was moving, but only for a short time before he was stuck again. Once again, the sounds of men came to the rescue of the machine and technology.
Mama.
With the Land Rover out of the way, it was time for my Landcruiser to show the difference between Scar and Mufasa. Play with the steering to get traction and keep them wheels as straight as possible.
Jalafi! Yeah! Woo!
What is discovery?
As though to put the discovery to shame, Alex in his Honda made it through without Alex. I've already marked that. I'm buying it from Alex. Next, a Subaru followed without help. How could these all-wheel drives make it through in a situation where the discovery had failed? It was now time for the cars to have some mud bath. This helps the car lose mud stuck in the tires, giving them even more grip. However, note that the engines had already cooled. Splash on a hot engine can lead to so many troubles. Clearly, even where one is supposed to be having fun, the Land Rover was struggling. Imran almost lost control. This was just not his day. That's 96 Lost. Check him out on YouTube, a great overlander.
Hey, when you switch teams now? I thought you were in the Land Rover. Mirigi! Mtanunua? Sawa sawa. Mansa. Serious? Nakaa tu rahisi. Iko wapi ya Imran? Mimi nangoja Imran. Kevo. Gari zimeisha. No, this is what the discovery has done to me. Imran has revenge after the Landcruiser beating him.
The discovery has stood the test of time. My car doesn't have any check engine lights, and I've done a 360 in this terrain. Now, let's build the discovery the way we built the jalopy.
All right.
And then we put it to the test.
Yes.
You want a discovery built by precision versus a Landcruiser built by precision. Imran, challenge on.
Now that will be a true challenge,
Yes,
right?
now you bring it and then after I touch you again, what will you say? No excuse at all.
Kabisa.
But nevertheless, the Landrover that is being maintained by precision has lost.
So the real challenge is what?
Put this challenge on the winner. Until next time, you can now contest the season.
So guys, I tumekubali that today's challenge winner is precision. Today's challenge winner is precision. And for real,
And which car? Which car?
Landcruiser
The Jalopy.
built by
Precision.
Bas.
All good things come to an end. We had won this. Everyone was tired from helping him run, and it was time to call it a day. My limbs were hurting, my feet were so swollen, but my heart was so full. We had won. Not just a win, but undisputed victory.
Okay, time. See you later.
So this is the conclusion of our event. We can see magari zimeoga. The car that has ogared the most, I think, is the Land Rover. Was it the real Offroader?
Arguable.
So guys, we have agreed that the jalopy, for real jalopy, won my Land Rover. So much as I lost hands down, but I'm very proud. I'm extremely proud. I'm extremely proud. The jalopy was built by Precision Automotive. We built it. We didn't spare anything on its build. The full engine, gearbox, suspension, steering column, steering system, every single thing. The front diff, rear diff, front suspension, rear suspension, the chassis. We have proven that this car can be beaten to any terrain and still survive. Yeah. And now we will go back to the drawing board. Since the Land Rover is maintained by Precision, not built.
Maintained.
Maintained. But it also did well. It doesn't show any check engine sign.
Yet.
All the air suspension works totally fine. The low range works perfect. So it has not shown any critical damage. Yeah. So we will go back to the drawing board and we will see what we can do to it to build a similar version in a European car and put it to test. So Joanne and Alex, what are your thoughts about this event?
All right, let me start, then I'll hand over to Alex. As much as Imran says that the cars have had a mud bath, I think I've had the best mud bath.
Who gave you the mud bath?
You did. But nevertheless, I'm really grateful for these events. You know, the whole idea or the whole agenda was to see to test the limits of the Landcruiser, to test the quality of the work that was done by Precision. And honestly, I'm a happy client. I know I didn't pay, but nevertheless, I'm a happy client. I'm a happy client. They've done a solid job on the suspension, on the tires, on the gearbox. I mean, it's completely solid. All that's remaining of these Landcruiser is just now the aesthetics.
Yes.
And I'm sure it will be good to go. It has been tested, tried, and approved. So
And
yes,
this is the first trial, by the way. Remember, we have not tried. It's that like the first time since immediately after the build.
Builds for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think as for me, I'm really happy and I'm really grateful. So Alex, tell us your thoughts.
Mi kama kawaida, as always, lovely CRV. Proven that it's better than the-
Umetoka.
Yes, I'm a 4x4. I'm an all-wheel drive person now.
Okay.
Not 4x4 yet.
Okay.
But I'll build a Disco 3 because air suspension. Save for that, I'm happy to be here. We picked this car up, how many? I think a year ago.
Yes.
Yeah, say a year ago. And I'm happy that we've come to prove it here. There is what we think is off-road and there is off-road. This is proper off-road because of gradient. But save for that, I'm happy. Happy
Yeah.
to be here and
So-
had fun.
For you, Alex,
Yeah.
can you say that this car is now ready to be sent where it belongs? Now, give a message, address it to Precision.
Send it to the bush. Tujuke najiweza.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
So this was not your normal mud terrain. This is not your normal terrain. It was a crazy terrain. Yeah. And for the full story behind this, you can visit you can visit my Instagram page, Imran Sokwala. You can look me up on YouTube, Imran Sokwala, or on TikTok, Imran Sokwala, and we will post the whole journey. And what's more interesting is that we will do the unveiling of this jalopy at our Karen branch. So we have a Karen branch now, which will be fully operational from the 1st of September. So this build the aesthetics, the beautification of it will be done there, and then we will do the final unveiling of it.
Shall be there, no matter what.
Will be
Lazima bana.
yeah.
So again, thanks to Specia Magari team, thanks to 96 Lost,
Yay.
his guy is there. So thanks to all the collaborators, all the collaborators that make this happen. We have Muirigi also, a journalist, automotive journalist. So we are happy so that everyone is here and you have graced this moment. And yeah, when we do the final unveiling, we will have an open invitation to everyone. Everyone will be welcome. This was just a very few
projects.
Project cars now.
projects. Yes. So guys, now we'll go have our lunch. We are very hungry. We left at 5. We are too hungry.
It was time to have our meals at Castle Forest Lodge, a place I've been to before. I had the excitement of a kid this time around. It was time to head home. We would have to deliver the Landcruiser at the gate where it would be picked by a tow truck back to Nairobi for final touches before declaring it roadworthy. The car is being built by Precision Automotive, experts at off-road builds. You can visit them along Moringa Road in Kilimani. Imran is the director at Precision Automotive, and you can reach him on 0707 938 254. Down below, I'll also put his social media handles as well as YouTube. I'm thankful to Precision Automotive for building my Landcruiser to the awesome car it is today. Once back in Nairobi, we will do the interior fitting, spray painting, and the car will be ready for even more adventures. So make sure you subscribe for more to come. All was done and the Landcruiser was back on the flatbed. Destination, Precision Automotive, Nairobi, Karen branch. And just when I thought it was over, Imran had a Subaru treacherous and he got yet another hit. Today just the event was super successful and fun. Imran, Team Precision and I will be organizing such events in near future. Even more fun and in different places. So kindly stay around. Once the jalopy is done, we will do its unveiling at Precision Automotive Karen branch. this will be an open invite. We completed the challenge successfully, and I'm very thankful to you all for your support and love.